Do you want me to take pictures of the other cars as well?
If you take pictures of them cars, then we will arrest you on terrorism.
Will you? Guess what?
As far as I'm aware.
Do you want to be number 4? Do you want to be number 4?
What?
Of the people that I'm prosecuting, please, for terrorism. Darlington, yeah, pull that silly face, mate. Have a look on my YouTube channel. I've got 3 ongoing cases. Try it and see where it gets you. Are you with arrest? You threaten me with arrest.
If you're taking pictures and potentially taking pictures of personal police cars, that is a security issue.
No, it's not.
It is.
It's not. It's not reasonable grounds.
I don't know.
Well, I do. I know it's not reasonable grounds.
I don't know who you are because you won't tell me your details.
You don't.
Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. Today we are looking at a classic encounter from the great Auditor Matt. Now usually you'd expect a police officer to know the difference between a photographer and a terrorist, but apparently they missed that day at training school. In this clip, Matt is simply filming public vehicles outside a police station. Out comes the officer who immediately decides that a man walking a spaniel is a threat to national security. Watch as this officer cycles through every bad excuse in the book, from claiming a quiet village station is a terror target to threatening arrest under the Terrorism Act, all before getting absolutely schooled on the law by the auditor. Let's get into it.
Like national security issues and things like that. Are you alright to give me your name and your
I've already spoke to someone.
He said you gave him the name of Matt.
Oh yeah.
What's your surname, buddy?
It's like I've just explained to him, obviously taking pictures and that. I just don't want to keep going through the system, so it's
that's fine. Obviously, you're not getting nicked. We just have to make sure that you're not a dodgy person trying to take photos of all the equipment and stuff. You know, some people might take pictures to then get other details to then potentially plan attacks and things against police.
Are you recording at the moment?
I am, yeah.
That's fine. Got no issues with that. But obviously some people might do surveillance, hostile surveillance on police stations. So we just need to make sure that you're not somebody who's going to be trying to interfere with the cars, make them dangerous to drive, things like that.
And we're off to a flyer within seconds. It feels like we've hit the jackpot of absurdity. National security apparently is at risk when a person walks a dog or holds a camera, according to this overzealous officer. He's acting like every civilian is suddenly Jason Bourne, planning a tactical strike on a quiet village station. But under UK law, you're not required to hand over your name and address just because an officer is curious. Unless you're under arrest, or they're operating under specific anti-terror powers with genuine reasonable suspicion, you can remain anonymous. Yet here he is, fishing for ID faster than a bouncer at a packed student bar, turning a simple scene into a dramatic overreach.
Your CCTV,
I do appreciate that, but if we don't know who's on the CCTV, we can't really do anything about it, can we?
What is the reason why you're recording?
It's just, like I say, just wanted to get some pictures of everyone coming out or something.
What for?
Just like what I do, like, say for someone to do it with like aeroplanes or something like that, or you get people with them on buses and stuff. Yeah, things like that. So yeah, just.
No, I completely appreciate that, buddy. And I'm not saying like I'm not saying you are a bad person or anything, but we just need to know who's taking pictures of stuff. Obviously, I'm not going to be nicking you and taking you into a cell or anything.
It's one of them though. It's like I have had a conversation like this before. It's the same as like with when say for instance train spotting and things like that.
Yeah.
I mean, when you get terrorists, for example, it's going to be a case of not a police station. It's going to be a train.
The auditor points out a simple fact: transport hubs are historically high-risk targets for terrorists. Yet, we don't see armed officers harassing someone in a plain teaser taking photos of the 1245 to Paddington. The National Police Chiefs Council guidelines are crystal clear. In public spaces, taking photographs is perfectly legal. Being annoying isn't a crime either, but apparently, offending this officer's feelings qualifies as a critical threat. What should be a routine act of documentation has been blown into a dramatic overreaction, turning everyday people into suspects for nothing more than holding a camera.
It's going to be a case of not a police station, it's going to be a train station, and you get photographers all.
I get what you're saying.
Yeah, let me finish. So it's a case of there's all the photographers on the train station, and if they're going to hit anywhere, it's going to be something like that. But you know what I mean? No one says anything with regards to that, so that's going to be 100 times more likely to get struck than a police station.
I completely appreciate what you're saying.
Yeah.
I really do. Obviously, but for the security of the station and our colleagues who our personal cars are in the stations as well, we need to make sure people aren't taking photos of those as well to try and find out where officers live, for example. Do you see where I'm coming from that side?
What about, say for example, say one of your sergeant or something, say he had a Porsche 911. That's obviously, I mean, if there's a Porsche 911 parked up there, I'd take a picture of it, sort of thing. You understand that why though, don't you?
I do.
So you can't really say, oh, it's a personal car, you can't take a picture of it, sort of thing.
No,
It's one of them.
But obviously, like I said about hostile surveillance, if someone did want to do harm to a police officer...
3, and here we go with the old personal vehicle's defense. Sure, nobody wants their number plate plastered all over the internet, but reality check. If your car is parked where anyone can see it from a public highway, there's no expectation of privacy. If a criminal wanted to track an officer, they're not going to rely on a YouTube audit. Yet this officer is trying to wield Section 588 of the Terrorism Act, which bans collecting information likely to aid a terrorist and applying it to someone filming a Vox or Corsair. Calm down, mate. This is far from a national security threat.
Doing a check on where the vehicle goes.
Well, they'd come and write it down discreetly, wouldn't they? Won't sit in video.
But then again, someone might, hypothetically, someone might be saying what you're saying to me now. They might be saying, oh, I'm just having a picture of the police cars. And I don't know if that is literally what they're doing, or whether they're trying to get an angle so they can get the indexes of our cars. Do you see where I'm coming from? Some people aren't going to be walking around with a little notepad and paper going, yeah.
Well, I mean, I don't know, it's just a bit bizarre what you say about that. I mean, I understand, yeah, fair enough, you've got the whatever it is concern, but it's like you've got them on display anyway. It's you know, it's...
Yeah, no, but people aren't taking photos of them on a daily basis, are they?
This is public, this is private property as well, so you're not actually permitted to be on here anyway, unless you have a reason to, and video isn't really a reason.
You can be, you don't need to have a police reason to be here. It's why go down that road?
This is police premises here, so we're coming up here just to nicely ask you what you're doing and ask you the details, because we don't know who you are.
I know, but in the same breath you're like saying basically you're going to get thrown off the property, sort of thing.
But you're only just on our property, and you're not really giving us the proper reason as to why you're here, that's all.
Right, I've told you why I'm here. I'm taking some pictures of the police car.
But if you've taken photos of the police cars and you've done it, why are you still on the grounds?
I'm waiting for one to come out. Why do you need to?
There's only one marked vehicle that probably not going to be leaving for a while.
You might get some coming in, that's all I'm saying. It's like you say, it's busy, so there's a good chance someone's going to go out, isn't there?
Well, everything that's been made us busy has already happened, so they're just doing paperwork now. So what if someone commits a crime in the next 5 minutes? If someone... No.
Watch the pivot here. He realizes the terrorism angle is dying a slow death.
Watch the pivot here. The terrorism angle starts to fizzle, so the officer switches tactics to civil trespass. Technically, police station car parks often come with implied permission for the public to enter, like when reporting a crime. But once that permission is revoked, staying becomes civil trespass. Notice though, he didn't start there. He tried to intimidate with the Terrorism Act first, the classic police two-step, using fear before leaning on the actual law.
If something happens somewhere else, someone will be coming out. Well, it doesn't necessarily mean it's going to happen in the next 10 minutes, does it?
Well, wouldn't get any shots if I just took that attitude, would I? I've got loads of videos and stuff because I've persevered and waited for responding. I've got loads of them.
That's fine, but you understand what I'm saying from a security perspective, don't you?
Not really, no. It's like I say, there's no terrorism attacks on police properties.
We're not saying
doesn't mean there couldn't be, does it?
We don't actually know who you are and what your intentions are.
So you come out in the morning, why would you not say, oh, I'm not going out in the morning in case I get struck by lightning? It's the same thing, it's not going to happen, is it?
Yeah, but like we say, you're not committed to be on here.
I've just told you, I'm not telling you. What's your call number?
56. It's
right, I've told you what. I'm not going to tell you again. I'm not telling you details.
Right,
I've been nice. No, I'm taking some videos.
But you're not allowed to be on this premises.
I will take as many as I want.
You're taking videos of the vehicle.
Right. Do you want me to take pictures of the other cars as well?
If you take pictures of them cars, then we will arrest you on terrorism.
Will you? Guess what?
As far as I'm aware.
Do you want to be number 4? Do you want to be number 4?
What?
Of people that I'm prosecuting, please, for terrorism. Darlington, Here, pull that silly face, mate. Have a look on my YouTube channel. I've got 3 ongoing cases. Try it and see where it gets you.
But-
Are you recording?
Yes, I am recording.
Why didn't you tell me?
Don't have to record
Yes,
it.
you do.
Engagement for police. and
You
first-
tell. You
I turn
verbally
those on.
tell. It's in your policy, mate. You verbally tell someone when you turn that on.
You
Right?
didn't tell us you were recording us, didn't you?
Am I a policeman? Do I have to tell you?
No.
Is it
So
in my
it'd be polite,
policy?
wouldn't it?
Exactly. No. Right, it's your policy.
What are you trying to gain?
None of your business. None of your business.
Other than causing an issue.
You're causing an issue. I've explained what I was doing nicely about 10 times and you won't let it drop. Right? Now I'm getting fed up.
You were taking pictures of the building.
So what? So what?
That's not
So
police
what?
cars, is it?
I don't care. I'll take pictures of whatever I want.
I'm not
Okay.
saying you can't take pictures.
Right, go.
Boom. Did you catch that?
Boom. Did you catch that? The officer actually threatens, "We will arrest you for terrorism and outrageous abuse of power for simply photographing a Vox." But watch Matt's reaction. He doesn't flinch. Calmly, he asks, "Do you want to be number 4?" Referring to the ongoing civil lawsuits he has against police for unlawful conduct. The officer is threatening arrest purely because his ego is bruised, and he even claims he doesn't have to disclose that his body cam is on. Policies vary, but openness and transparency are core ethics. Demanding the citizens stop recording while secretly recording yourself. The irony is so thick it could choke a horse.
Don't
Go
take
on.
pictures.
Do this. Arrest me.
Please,
I'll
please,
take
please.
what. I'll do whatever I want. Arrest me for it and see what happens.
Just listen.
Go on.
Can you just listen?
Your career will go, and you'll get sued
Matt,
like
can
the other
you
3.
Listen to us, please.
Come at Norfolk Constabulary.
Can you
He's
listen
com-
to my
You're
No, don't threaten me with
I'm not
with
threatening
arrest. You threaten me with arrest.
If you're taking pictures and potentially taking pictures of personal police cars,
Yeah.
that is a security issue.
No, it's not.
It is.
It's not. It's not reasonable
know.
grounds.
I don't know.
Well, I do. I know
don't
it's not
know.
reasonable grounds.
I don't know who you are because you won't
You
tell
don't
me your
need to. You
details.
don't need to know.
I do if you're taking
No, you
pictures of
don't.
personal
No,
vehicles.
you don't.
Yes,
I'll
I do.
take pictures. No, you don't. If I want to take pictures of personal vehicles,
Not when they're on
I'll
enclosed premises at a police station.
get a fence that you can't see through. You're not the brightest, are you? If I want to take pictures of it, I will. He's just threatened me with arrest,
We're trying
right?
to speak. Yes, you're
So
on
if you don't
police
tell us
premises.
what some
Yeah.
reason
Well,
for
what you going to do? What you going to do? You've already threatened me with arrest. You'll be getting
So it's a
investigated for that.
potential-
Potential, right? Well, we'll have a look on the camera and see what it says, right?
Yeah, if I didn't
Watch
say
your step.
money, then I'm.
Watch your step, right?
What are
There
your
you go, police
plans?
car's coming out.
What are your plans with
What I'm
this
doing
video?
now, it'd be nice if I didn't have you rabbiting in my ear while I was taking a video of it.
What-
This is what I came for. What are you
Okay.
grinning for?
Tell me I'm rabbiting in your ear.
Well, you are. You've got nothing better to do.
What are your intentions anyway with the videos? What are you planning?
It's for my YouTube channel.
Okay, what do you do on YouTube? Just like
Obviously
go
this.
to other police stations, or do you go to other places? in general?
Trains, police, buses occasionally if it's London or something like that.
Yeah. Can you understand where my colleague was coming from?
I can understand a little bit with personal cars, yeah, and I said that I wouldn't get any of them.
But even when the gate opens, it will reveal.
You can blur it, I blur them out on my YouTube channel. Yeah,
Okay.
yes, that's what I can do,
But,
yeah.
Anyway, with relation to being on our property.
Now comes the female officer.
Now a female officer steps in, attempting the classic good cop routine, but it fails miserably. She tells him not to be smart. Problem is, someone has to be smart here because her colleague is threatening to arrest a man for photography under the guise of counterterrorism. She's trying to support her partner, which makes sense, but the ship is sinking fast. Matt clearly knows the law better than they do, and the silence
It'd be
grows
first on
awkward.
Norfolk.
They're caught between wanting to assert authority and knowing they
But
could
finding
face
out what the
legal
law is with regards to taking
consequences
pictures of
if they
police cars.
overstep.
No,
He should know that.
you're allowed to
Obviously,
take
so
photos.
Someone said, fine to for you to record.
Why didn't you know that?
From the street, he said.
Right, so what happens if I stay here and take pictures?
We asked you to leave.
Right, well, I'm not.
Sorry.
I've done nothing wrong and I don't have to.
Do you think you're allowed on this
Yes,
premise?
I know I am.
Do you?
I know more about the law than you two put together.
Right,
Yes,
okay.
I do.
Have you
All
had
right.
more experience?
Yes, I have.
Have you? What was that?
I've done it myself.
You've done
You'd be surprised how much more I've learnt myself than what you lot know with your 6 weeks
Okay,
training.
That's fine. It's not 6 weeks anyway, but we don't need to discuss
What's it- what
that
is it now?
training. It doesn't matter what it is.
But it'd be interesting to know because it's obviously not enough.
It doesn't matter, does it?
Are you recording?
My recording, my body worn's on, yes.
Right, why didn't you tell me?
I didn't remember.
Right, well there you
So
go.
I'm just letting you know that it's on now. But
Well,
you've
it's
recorded
pointless
me
that, isn't it?
from the start, haven't you?
Well, it doesn't matter, does it? What's it got to do with anything?
Don't need to try and be smart though, do you?
Well, I am being smart when he's threatening me with arrest. He just told me he didn't have to tell me that his body cam was on. He does. I know more about the law than he does. I've just proved it. I've proved it over and over again.
Right, but that's not what you're here to do though, is it? We're not here to argue.
Right,
Just
I
asking
don't want
you
to
why you're
argue.
here.
I was polite to start with.
I know, and you can still be polite now. You don't,
Not when he's threatening me with arrest.
well, you don't need to speak to my colleague, do you? You can just speak to me.
Well, why don't he get lost then? He's
Because
a
out
tyrant.
there. No, he's out.
And there it is, the tactical retreat to the radio. The officer calls his sergeant, asking if he's allowed to arrest a man for holding a scary camera. You can almost hear the sigh on the other end. No, Dave, you can't nick him for looking at a building. Just get him off the driveway. This is the moment the officer realizes he's written a check his warrant card can't cash. He stalls, hoping Matt gets bored and leaves so he can avoid admitting defeat.
Everyone's going to see you as a tyrant as well for what you just said.
That's fine. Spoken to my sergeant.
Yeah.
He said you can record and take pictures from the street. Obviously, you can't do it on police premises. Listen before you say something.
Go on.
Unless you've got a reason to be like on police premises to like report a crime to us, for example.
Right.
Yep.
Okay.
Are you happy to do it from the other side of the wall?
Right. Tell your sergeant I'll do it from the other side of the wall like
Yep.
you told me to do it. I ain't blurring out any number plates now.
Okay.
If you want to be awkward, they're all your colleagues are going to be on YouTube. All your
Right.
colleagues' cars. Well, you are. You're making me move off here. Do you know what? Head of Cambridgeshire Constabulary.
That bit of information come from my sergeant to
Right.
relay to yourself. But you can
Right.
do it, but if you could please do it off the premises.
Right, okay then. All the personal cars are not getting blurred out. Is your sergeant happy with that? If you'd let me get a shot for you from the grass, I would have blurred them all out from the start. Now, you've got them all published. Because you're being awkward. Because your sergeant's being awkward.
We appreciate that.
I
but
appreciate
you've
that.
already videoed what you
Right.
wanted to video,
No.
haven't you?
Because you were in the camera. I wanted a video of it coming out and I'd have been gone by now.
You're still videoing the BMW though when it came out here.
Not when I'm having an argument with you two though.
Not
It's like...
starting one. Honestly,
All right,
we're
Matt.
not trying to start an argument.
I appreciate what you say.
Right,
and
just let me tell you one thing.
Yeah.
Cambridgeshire Police Headquarters came out when I was doing this there in Huntingdon. They came out and they showed me inside the buildings, the bike sheds and everything.
Okay. Did they ask for your details?
No, they didn't. No. Have a look at the video on YouTube. Didn't
Right.
ask for me details. No. I asked if I could have a look round. They just took me in.
That's them.
There's no need for it.
And if obviously you told us our details and you said that to us before, we may have offered that same
No,
opportunity.
you wouldn't.
We won't know that now, unfortunately.
It doesn't matter. Why does it matter?
If you kindly film from the other side of the wall.
Right, so can I read your registrations out in there? N25
You can stop filming
KTT.
until you get
No.
off the premises now.
No.
Yes.
Out.
You've been asked to film off the premises. We're giving you that
It's a
opportunity.
cracking zoom on this, you know.
That's fine. But you can film from off the premises, alright?
Right, so we've got...
The sergeant confirms exactly what the auditor said 10 minutes ago. Yes, you can record from the street. The officer has to return, tail between his legs, and deliver the news. Matt moves to the public footpath, which was all they needed from the start, and the officer delivers the walk of shame. He tries for one last word about number plates, but everyone knows he's lost. A textbook example of how knowing your rights can stop a bully in their tracks. See you later, PC Numbnuts.